Hello. Thank you for joining us on Happy Cooking with Yvonne Douglas. Today we're going to cook up something a little bit different. We're going to cook up a Victorian style Christmas party. And this Victorian style Christmas party we gave last year, and our guests really had a good time, and I wanted to share with you the process in putting that party together. All right, so let's start. The very first thing you want to do is think about your guests and how many people that you want to invite. We didn't want a huge party, so we just had 10 people on our guest list, and it was our closest friends, and we thought to ourselves, okay, let's get the attire going too. Let's ask them if they can dress up in Victorian style clothes. So they did a great job putting some things together for it to look kind of Victorian, the best we could. And so that was the clothing, and then we had music that was played. I tried to pick a lot of Christmas songs that were played back in the Victorian days. Another thing too is that the food was super important, of course, and so we didn't have a big dinner or anything. We just had little finger foods. So I served caviar, shrimp cocktail, there was some deviled eggs, some finger foods, and we had fruit and nuts and all these different things to nibble on. And so I wanted to do my best to kind of keep it with the Victorian style, the Victorian tradition. Another thing we had was party games. I had 3 party games, and I didn't want these party games to be really long or very intricate. So they were Christmas charades or charades, and we also had a game that was called The Minister's Cat. I actually got the idea from the movie Scrooge, the musical starring Albert Finney back in 1970, I believe it was made. And so they played this game in the movie called The Minister's Cat. And so we played that game too. I think everybody had a fun time with that. And then we also did name the character from A Christmas Carol, the novel by Charles Dickens. So we had quotes from the book, and then people tried to guess if it was Tiny Tim or the Ghost of Christmas Past or things like that. So there were 2 teams that were made, and I think everybody had a great time. There were prizes that were given, bottle of wine, for the minister's cat. And so there was also a grab bag, and it had like all these cute gifts that were not too expensive, but they were cute, and so that people can leave with something. I also had I gave everybody a little party gift that was a Victorian style Christmas ornament, and so I think that was a very nice touch to keep with the Victorian theme. And then one of the big highlights of the night was to go Christmas caroling in our neighborhood. And we just went up and down the block and visited different homes. And we were singing some Christmas carols that they would have sung back in the 1800s. And so I think it went really well. We had a lot of fun. We also incorporated a little karaoke. And I know karaoke was not during the Victorian days, but it was fun, and I think everybody had a good time. So when you have the guests, people that you're really close to there, and there's food, and there's drinks, and laughter, and just conversation, I think that kind of party would always be successful. So we took some footage of the party from last year, and so I'm going to show you that right after this, and hopefully that it'll give you some ideas if you decide also to create a Victorian style Christmas party. And who knows, maybe this year. I wonder what we'll do this year. Well, stay tuned. comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
Oh. Nicely done.
Bravo, y'all. Okay, so we got.
Okay, go.
Tree, Christmas tree. Woodcutter.
Cut down the tree.
That's it. 7 seconds. All
Ooh.
right. Excellent.
So it could be like
Very
race.
good.
Very good. So blue team or green team has 1 point. All right. Jessica, you ready?
Okay. We're ready.
Can I use props?
No. You can't use props. No. Okay, go.
Writing. Scribing. Sending an envelope. Sending an envelope.
Sending something.
A letter. Mailing a letter. Sealing a letter. Sending a letter.
You don't guess. You're on the
Oh, mailing a card?
Man, Christmas cards.
Sending a Christmas card.
Yeah, okay, good. Okay, awesome. All right, so 1-1. All
Yay.
right, 1-1. Then whoever next.
Yes,
Yeah.
good job.
Whoever wants to go next on that team. Ready? Go.
Earrings. Listening to. Listening to Christmas.
Music.
Listening to Christmas music. There.
Yep.
That's it?
Oh, Santa.
Okay.
You can't talk?
Huh?
Can't talk.
Oh.
Breathing. Santa's cookies and milk.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
19 seconds. That's pretty good. All right.
Good.
You cheated.
I'm gonna say
I'll just say it.
it's 2-2.
You just hold on to your sausage over there, mister.
No movements are not a dream. Oh, any card. You just pick a card. You gotta show it to me though. Okay. Yeah. Okay, go.
Listening to.
Hark the Herald Angels.
Listening to Christmas carols. Music.
That's it.
Wow.
That's it.
I thought it was.
Yeah,
they
That's
just
sad.
had it.
They
People
just
had
said
it.
that.
Oh, you did. Did you put the card back in there?
No, I gave it to you.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh.
2 of them? Well, that's okay. Yeah. Yeah, there was 2 of them. Okay, well, that's okay. Yay! You didn't know that. All right.
Okay. Yes.
There we go. Yeah, you can, but you just, well, you can't use props. Yeah.
Oh.
All right, sorry. All right, give me the card. Oh.
Wait, don't tie me up.
I timed you.
That was too
Ow. You can't use somebody else.
Copycat.
All right, Afton, be careful.
That was
With
getting
the
hard
Fs.
after a while.
All right, here we go. The British
It's
cat
a
is
fun cat.
the British cat is an act up cat.
Monsters cat is a free cat.
Yeah.
Come out.
I love
All
it.
right, between Claudio and Lila now.
Oh my
Here
God.
we go. This is, what is it? At G?
G.
G, it's on G, right? Okay.
The minister's cat is a gorgeous cat.
The minister's cat is a good cat.
The minister's cat is a goofy cat.
The minister's cat is a gargantuan cat.
The minister's cat is.
Oh, you hung up. I love it. And here's your prize, me lady. Me lady.
Thank you.
All right, let the music play.
When we have gone astray, oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy, oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
The church bells in town are singing in song.
I don't know this one.
The city decked the hall, but it's not like Christmas at all. And I remember when you were here,
streets in Memphis. Then I bumped a lot of tangy down in New Orleans. But I never saw the good side of the city till I hitched a ride on the riverboat street. Big wheel keep on turning, turning, proud Mary keep on burning. Rolling, 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 rolling on the river. They were rolling, 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 rolling on the river. Come on! Come down this river, bet you're gonna find some people there. You don't have to worry if you got the money. People on the river are happy to get. Big wheel keep on burning, proud Mary keep on burning. They're rolling, 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 rolling on the river. They're rolling, 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 rolling on the river. As we roll, all right. Get ready to dance. Ready? Ready? Here we go.
Oh, wow.
And the wassail is ready. Everybody, can you see and smell the wassail? Everybody say wassail. Wassail. And today I got 15 shillings in my pocket, which means the North families can have as good a Christmas as the Lord Mayor of London himself.